So Jay, we're finally here after a very busy pre-season. First game on Sunday against Sunderland. How are you feeling the way the squad's come together? Because obviously on social media there's been lots of pictures in terms of they look like a very tight squad, a very kind of close squad. How are you feeling ahead of the game on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're here to play football games, and we haven't done that for a little while. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really glad it's at home as well. I think having fans back is going to be brilliant. It's been so long since we've had fans. So yeah, I'm excited to see the new signings and actually see, you know, that gelling of the players that we kept and the players that we brought in. I think that's happened really quickly, and I'm really fortunate that that's happened quickly, and it's not, you know, it's not something that we're working too hard at. It's a very natural process. So yeah, I think my overall emotion at the moment is excitement.
You've said, obviously, whenever I've talked to you before, that this isn't a team that focuses on the bottom end, this is a team that wants to improve. And there's been a lot of talk in women's soccer circles this off-season about Coventry perhaps as a bit of a dark horse for the chase for the top end of the table. Does that put a different kind of pressure on the squad, or is it motivational, or is it just that's why you want to be talked about?
Yeah, for me that's not pressure. I think that should be an expectation. You know, any football club should want to win. And I've said it 100 times, if you speak to a manager and they say that they're not bothered about winning, they shouldn't be a football manager. So this squad has set its own standards, and those standards are winning. That's our underlying goal. And you know, we want to win the league, and we're not shy about saying that. And as I said earlier in an interview that I did, there will be bumps, it won't be plain sailing, and we are going to there'll be moments where we have to check and challenge each other and have a little look around the dressing room at each other, but we're ready for that. We've built through pre-season for those moments. So yeah, we want to win.
It's obvious in the recruitment this off-season, some of the players that brought in, several players from Sheffield United, including arguably the signing of the summer. Certainly lots of women's soccer people said it's the signing of the summer. Did that help, having players who knew each other coming in beforehand, or is that something you were consciously looking at in recruitment? Yeah,
so I spent a long time putting my list together, and some of that was around, you know, who had played with who had had success at other clubs together. So, you know, you look at Liv Ferguson, she has previously played with the likes of Wilco, so I knew that was a partnership that could potentially work here. And then I also needed to look at who I'd kept and who was going to sort of, you know, help those new players settle in, and how the new players were going to push the group that we'd kept. So it was quite a thoughtful process, I think, this time round, and I've never done it like that. And I think actually at this moment in time, it's proving to have paid off at the moment. You know, obviously we haven't played a competitive fixture yet, but the stuff that I've seen so far, I'm looking around, and it's a big tick for me.
And moving on to Sunday, Sunderland, obviously the first opponents, a club with a storied history in women's football, now coming back up. Do you know much about them? Obviously, a team having played in the division below, have you been obviously keeping an eye on them over the off-season, so you know who their danger players are?
Yeah, of course. And to be honest, I'm a bit of a geek. So you know, even when we won the National League and moved out of it, I was still checking results. I was still checking top goal scorers and, you know, who people are talking about. So I do like to keep one eye on that league, the Northern and the Southern. So, you know, I actually anticipated Sunderland coming up, and I'd said it to a few people. You know, like you say, they've got a very long history in the game, so they're going to be tough. You know, anybody that's ever played a Sunderland side, you know, you're probably going to get kicked a little bit, and they're going to be up for that battle. So we're prepared for that, and we're ready, and we'll just, you know, we'll take that game as it comes.
You've always said that your teams, first of all, are teams that work hard. That one might argue there's a lot more attacking team perhaps than some Coventry United teams we've seen in the past. So what sort of style can we expect this season?
Yeah, I think, you know, previously we have been forced to become a bit more of a defensive side, and that's, you know, although clean sheets make me very happy, and that I think that is what wins your leagues, there's no better feeling than watching a team go and score a goal, and that's what the fans want. You know, they want exciting players, they want front foot football. So for me, the squad that we've put together it's a bit of a combination. I think we've signed some really strong defenders that are dedicated to keeping clean sheets, but ultimately then they're set and ready to give the ball to people like Wilco, who are going to go and do the business at the other end. So, you know, I'd like to think that we're people will walk away, I think, saying that yes, we work hard, because I can't coach a team to work hard. You know, that's something that they've got to do and deliver themselves. So we're a hard-working team that move the ball well and ultimately score goals.
And final question, I suppose, it's silly to say you're excited for something because everyone's excited for the beginning of the season. But do you think that this is a team that could really kind of make waves in the Championship this season?
100%. I wouldn't have put it together in this manner if I didn't think it was good enough and strong enough to ultimately do what I needed to do. So yeah, I think I urge people to come to the butts and watch, and you know, or meet the new team and sort of, you know, believe in that team just as much as they did the last 2 seasons in the Championship. And I think people forget, you know, this is only our 3rd season. First season was cut short because of Corona. Second season we had no fans. So actually, really, this is probably going to be our first year of having fans, being full time. You know, we're still new. We're still doing a lot of new things. So we're ready, and we're waiting for fans to come and enjoy it with us.